a blank face, lost in the rain. No name, no shadow, just a hole in the frame. They walked right through me, like I was there. I held my breath, but nobody cared. Then I saw it split across the black, a burning sign, and it called me back. But go louder now, I can feel it wake. So they were broken on destiny, no more break. Comet skin, I don't bend. Kimi no Michi, I'm not the end. Comet skin, hear me well. Tsuyoi, I'll let them in.
I want to be honest with you about something. When I left my home, I was terrified. Walking down that street, every step felt like wading through wet concrete. My legs kept asking me a question my brain refused to answer. What exactly do you think you're doing, Max? A month ago, my biggest decision of the day was whether to microwave leftovers or just eat cereal for dinner. Now I was walking toward a war zone with nothing but a stupid nickname spray painted on a wall and a theory I hadn't even properly tested. Maybe this is stupid. Maybe I should turn around. Maybe. A scream cut through the night. A woman's voice. Bro, close. Every instinct in my body, every soft, comfortable, cowardly instinct I'd spent my whole life listening to, screamed at me to run the other way. Instead, my feet were already moving toward it. I rounded the corner into an alley lit by one flickering street lamp, and my stomach dropped. A girl, maybe my age, maybe younger, was sprinting toward me, but not fast enough. Behind her, the air itself seemed to tear, and a harvester unfolded out of the gap like smoke-given claws. Its form kept glitching, shifting between shapes, but its burning eyes never wavered. They were locked on her. I ducked behind a low wall before I even decided to. My back hit brick. My heart hammered so loud I was sure the thing could hear it. Come on. You're invincible, remember? You jumped off a building. You got hit by a bus. This is what you wanted. I peeked over the wall. The girl tripped, hit the ground hard. The harvester loomed over her, one shapeless limb stretching down toward her chest, toward whatever power the comet had given her. She wasn't going to get up in time. And something in me just broke. Not in a bad way. In the way ice breaks on a river in spring, sudden, and then everything moves at once. I don't remember climbing over that wall. I don't remember closing the distance. The first thing I do remember is the sound, a deep, hollow crack, as my fist connected with the side of the harvester's head. It went flying. Actually flying end over end, and crashed through the wall of a building like it was made of cardboard, leaving a harvester-shaped hole in the bricks. I stood there with my fist still extended, smoke curling off my knuckles, thinking exactly one thing. That worked. I turned to the girl, heart still going 1,000 miles an hour, and held out a hand. Hey, are you okay? She stared up at me like I'd just fallen out of the sky. Which honestly fair.
How did you?
She started. I didn't get to hear the rest, because the building behind me exploded outward in a shower of brick dust, and the harvester came surging back out of the hole I'd put it in, faster this time, angrier, its form rippling like boiling water. Right? I muttered, turning to face it. Of course it's not down for the count. Why would it be down for the count? It came at me like a freight train made of nightmares. I didn't run. For the first time in my entire life, I didn't run. I planted my feet, pulled my arm back, and poured everything I had into that one fist, every ounce of frustration from 23 years of nothing, every night I'd stared at that cracked ceiling wishing I was anyone else, every single moment I'd felt invisible. If I'm going to mean something, let it start here. Get out of my city. My fist hit the harvester square in its center of mass. In reality, bet. There's no other way to describe it. For one impossible heartbeat, I felt my fist pass through something. Not through the harvester's body, but through the space it occupied, like punching through a curtain into a room behind a room. The harvester didn't fly backward this time. It just came apart. Light and shadow unraveling at once, screaming a sound that didn't exist in any language, and then, nothing. Gone. Like it had never been there at all. Silence. I stood there, fists still outstretched, smoke rising off my arm, completely frozen. What did I just... That's not possible, I whispered to no one. That's... Okay, Max, breathe. I looked down at my hand like it belonged to a stranger. It hit me all at once. The harvesters couldn't be hit. Everyone said so. Bullets passed through them. Fists passed through them. That's why nothing could stop them. They existed slightly outside normal space, just enough to dodge anything thrown their way. But I wasn't anything. I was uninvadable. Nothing could touch me, which meant I realized with a chill crawling up my spine that nothing could dodge me either. My fists didn't just hit things. My fists hit everything. Every layer. Every dimension. Every place a thing could possibly hide. My punches, I said slowly, the words tasting strange and enormous in my mouth, are unevadable. A small cough behind me reminded me I wasn't alone. I spun around. The girl was still sitting on the ground, staring at me with wide eyes, dust in her hair, looking somewhere between terrified and something else. Something like hope. Right? Sorry, are you okay? I said way too loudly, scrambling over to help her up. Are you hurt? Did it?
I'm fine.
She said quickly, taking my hand and letting me pull her to her feet. She was staring at the spot where the harvester had disappeared.
I'm fine, but you?
She looked back at me.
What are you?
I opened my mouth, closed it. For the first time in my life, I actually had an answer. I'm Max, I said. And then, because I couldn't help the small, disbelieving laugh that came with it, apparently I punch monsters now. She blinked. Then, somehow, impossibly, in the middle of a street full of dust and fading dimensional scars, she laughed too.
Well, Max,
She said, wiping her eyes, still shaking slightly.
you've got really good timing.
I looked past her, down the street, where the city lights flickered against a sky still scarred with fractures of impossible color. Somewhere out there, more screams were waiting. More harvesters. More people who couldn't protect themselves. And for the first time since the comet fell, I didn't feel scared. I felt like I'd finally found the thing I was for. Yeah, I said quietly, mostly to myself. Let's hope it holds out.